Hi there. Now we are going to create another playlist on Redux for absolute beginner. So let's see what we cover in this tutorial. We will cover the basic concept of Redux and how the Redux store works with dispatch and the Redux middleware. Then we will discuss about the Redux some methods, and we will try to improve our reducer function and create multiple slices, understanding the Redux middleware and using Redux Toolkit instead of Redux library. Then we will try to handle asynchronous tasks by createAsyncThunk middleware, and we will use the React with Redux, and finally we will use Redux with TypeScript in Next.js project. We know that Redux is not a front-end or client-side library. Redux is actually works both on server-side and client-side. Actually, in this tutorial we will see both example that we can use Redux in both client-side and server-side. When we use Next.js project, then we sometimes need to dispatch our Redux store from the server side. So we will do that in the Next.js project with TypeScript. Who am I? I am Riazul Islam and I am a network engineer with CCNA level and Linux operating system, Linux server management and web development as a full stack web developer. If you want to communicate with me, you can go through these links, and these links will be given in the description. So let's see how can we work with Redux. For that, I will create a project in my home directory. Now I am going to create a node.js project. For that, I must have installed the node.js in my operating system. So I can see that my node.js is installed. Now I need a package manager. Here I will use the yarn package manager. I can see my yarn package manager is also installed in my machine. So let's see how can we create a React or a Node.js project. So for that, I have to type this command. It will create a package.json file in my project. So if I open my project with my code editor, I will see that package is available. So I have to create a file in my root directory. Now, if I try to run this application with our Node.js application, I have to run this command. I can see my output appears. Now, every time we change our application, we change our command or update our file, we do not want to run the same command again and again. So I will use a Node.js package called nodemon, which will re-render on every file changes. So let's install a nodemon for this package, for this project as a dev dependency. Now nodemon is installed. Now if I save my file and I run nodemon app.js, my file will running. my file will be running every time. If I change some code, and as soon as I save my file, it will re-render every time. So this will help to build our project. Now we do not need to type the node-mon command here. I will create a script for that. So now I have to go type the same command here. Now instead of writing this command, I can now write my package manager yarn start. Now I can see my application is up and running. Now here in this now in the next tutorial we will create our Redux project on this project, Redux playlist on this project. So let's see in the next tutorial.